What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I am coming at y'all with some tea and some super crazy information that I recently found out about Chris Watts. It appears that Chris Watts had been previously in a single cell, and he was recently disciplined within the past year after several of his possessions, including boxer shorts, lube, and baby oil, were all found in his friend Dylan Tallman's prison cell. Now, several of the other inmates in the prison actually insist that Watts and Tallman are actually having a secret relationship behind bars. And several people said that they were indeed lovers. So who exactly is this Dylan guy, and what was he in prison for? Well, his latest convictions were actually in 2017, where he was convicted of a Class A misdemeanor and a Class felony. Subsequently, he was moved to the Dodge Correctional Institution back in 2019. And the convicted murderer, Chris Watts, was also moved out of Colorado and sent to the prison at that same time due to security reasons. And the two men actually are said to have hit it off behind bars, and Dylan and Chris always stood up for each other, according to several inmates, even to the point where Chris testified under the penalty of perjury to support a specific petition Dylan filed against a nurse. So further reports state that Dylan and Chris actually wrote 2 devotional books about the Christian faith since meeting in prison. According to Dylan, he looks up to Chris like an older brother who serves as a protector. Kind of interesting that would be how he describes Chris if they're actually like having some sexual relationships while they were in prison. I mean, that's an interesting way of describing it. But also, through this time, Dylan actually comes in contact with a woman named Krista Richello, who wrote a letter in support of Chris Watts. Can you believe that? Somebody writing letters of support to Chris Watts, who kills his 2 daughters and pregnant wife. But anyway, Dylan actually strikes up a conversation with Krista, and the two grow super close. So prison authorities started suspecting that Dylan and Chris were much more than what they let on, and they started thinking that they were super intimate with each other. They also suspected the two of having like sexual relationships when Chris's underwear and the jar of Vaseline were found in Dylan's prison cell. Even though the two were then separated, the friends as well as Krista refuted these sexual accusations, but reports also claim that following this incident, Dylan Tallman was actually transferred away from the Dodge Correctional Facility. So poor Chris lost his lover boy in prison, boo-hoo. So as of April 21st, 2021, Dylan Tallman was actually released from prison and is being kept under extended supervision. Since then, there have been speculations about Dylan ending his engagement with Krista, which, if you believe that they were actually having like a sexual relationship in jail, Chris and Dylan, then it's probably because he was in love with Chris and is missing Chris and was probably only using that woman to get her to send him money in prison. But anyway, these rumors remain unsubstantiated, but reports state that Dylan is now engaged to a different individual and is actually involved in this project where he and Chris are helping Krista write a book, which is odd since they split up and he has a new fiance, but whatever. So currently Dylan is residing in Wisconsin and he will be discharged from active community supervision in 2026. All right, you guys, that's it for today. I hope everybody has a great Thursday, and please remember, if you enjoyed this video and want to see more content, please remember to give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and ring the bell, and I'll see you guys next time.